Alright guys, my name is Caden Harshbarger. I am the owner of Astral, or Project Astral. We are a clothing brand based in Florida. um, and we really just inspire people to chase their dreams, pursue their passions, and, just chase after those goals that aren't really looked upon as like normal goals in today's society. Um, Me and my co-owner Justin, we are both super passionate people, and we believe that passions should be spread across your life. You shouldn't just have one singular passion. You can, and that's a good thing if you're super passionate about one thing. But for example, I'm passionate about sports. I'm passionate about clothing, obviously. I'm passionate about watching anime, and I'm passionate about cutting hair for some reason. I want to learn how to cut hair. I want to cut my own hair. I want to cut my friend's hair. Stuff like that. I'm passionate about learning about money and learning about the stock market. I'm passionate about all these things, and I want to build a community in Project Astral where all these skills and all these people's passions are combined into one community. So I want to have people training for marathons. I want people training to be doctors. I want people that are really good with tech and can code. And all these people show inspiration to others. You know, there's a very good field hockey player that graduated at UNC. She's now the field hockey coach at UNC, Erin Matson, who was talking to us the other week, and she said that she was inspired by so many people, and she started listing off artists like Taylor Swift, Michael Jordan, who plays basketball, all these people. Someone that I've been super inspired by recently is Timothy Chalamet, the actor. He always talks about being the best, and you can really tell he wants to be the best within his work, within that space of acting. And I think that's amazing. That's the type of people I want in the Astral community, that are sending their own inspiration every day and motivating others, but also those top people are able to get motivated by other people chasing their dreams from the start. So that's kind of what Astral is. That is what Astral will be, a big community of people chasing their dreams, fulfilling their passions, fulfilling their childlike goals. A little about myself. I grew up in Florida. I am now at UNC, and I play lacrosse here. And I started Astral because of all these reasons. I think in today's world, it's so easy for people to just graduate college, go to college first off, and then graduate and then go get a normal job. And I've never wanted to do that. I've wanted to be someone who starts their own thing, be someone who just chases after their goals and inspires people to do the same instead of doing all these normal things. So that's what Astral is. That's a little about myself. This YouTube channel is just going to be used to document our whole process. We are currently in the process of putting in our first orders for our bulks. We're going to be dropping sweat shorts and a waffle knit zip up early January probably. And we're excited for those. We think that those will be a huge hit, but the most important thing is that we took a risk. We took a big risk, and we're not sure if it's going to work out. We think it will, and in a sense we know it will, because we are going to build the skills that's needed for it to work while we're doing this. I think it's very hard for someone to just start something and not make mistakes. We're ready to make mistakes, but we're also ready to learn from those mistakes and power through those mistakes in order to get to where we want to be. So, again, this YouTube channel, it's not going to be the most professional. I've never edited a video in general, so after I finish recording this will be my first ever editing session. But, I just want to create these skills as I go. I don't want to create all these skills and then start. I want to, I think making mistakes is such a big part of the process, and I'm ready to do those. I don't want to make mistakes, obviously, but I know I'm gonna, and I'm prepared for that, and I already have And Astral is just going to be where I can chase my dreams and I can see others chasing their dreams in this one big community. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. I have a TikTok that I've been posting a ton on about Astral, about my life. So follow that if you want. I'll put it on the screen. But thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to start editing.